Now we'll dive into a demo exploring various tools available in Workato to move recipes contained in a project folder between different environments. In our dev environment, we can explore the Slack folder from earlier. Let's look at this recipe in particular. On changing a candidate status in Greenhouse, we should search and update a lookup table, log our output, and be notified on Slack. But for us to move this recipe from dev to test, we'll not only need to move the recipe, but include all of the dependent resources like the lookup table. Similarly, for other recipes in this folder, they can involve specific templates for applications, account variables, or custom workflows and bots. When working on large projects where you have to move hundreds of recipes like this, and their dependent objects, manually copying or recreating them in each environment can be daunting and tedious. So we'll use some of Workato's tools to help ease that process. In your Tools section, we'll navigate to Recipe Lifecycle Management. To move our project, we'll build a deployment package called a manifest containing all our assets. We'll title our manifest Slack Automations and pick the Slack folder to be our source since it contains everything relevant to our project. On the next page, we're given two different views of all the items inside the Slack folder. In the middle is a line item view, with each item individually listed and where in the folder it is. We can see all dependencies associated with our recipes, like the connectors at the top and what recipes they're each individually connected to, which folder each recipe is in, as well as each recipe's dependencies in a drop-down list below it, as well as APIs at the bottom, along with templates and other miscellaneous dependencies. Additionally, in the top right, we have a summary view. This summary gives us quick numbers on what's included in the manifest we're currently building and how many there are of each type. On confirmation, we can finalize our manifest, build it out, and download a local copy to move to our test environment. Now we'll switch over to our test environment and bring in the manifest we just created. Currently, the Slack folder in our test environment is completely empty. To bring in our exported manifest, we go to Recipe Lifecycle Management and choose the Import option. Here, we'll get our local copy of the export manifest, but this can easily be done through some sort of version control like SVN or GitHub to get the code and recipes that you need. Our target folder will still be our test environment Slack folder, where we'll update it to be the same as the one in our dev environment. Before we're done with the import, a review of each item appears in a line item view, the same as in the export. Once we've gone through all the items and seen the updates that have been made, we can confirm everything and finalize our import. Then, checking our Slack folder again, we see it's been completely updated. All the recipes and subfolders are the same as our dev environment, and everything is completely up to date. But over time, our projects will change and update so that previous manifests are out of date. At that point, we need to export our project again to get our updated version into our other environments and make sure they're synced up for our latest round of testing. If we use the same process as before, we can go to the export we previously made and try to rebuild it, since our source folder is the same. But prior to building it out, we're notified that there are changes in our manifest since the last time we built it. On review, it shows that different changes have been made. Some recipes had their location changed, others were directly modified, and some new recipes were added, while the only changes we saw before were new recipes being included since it was a new export. Once we confirm those changes to be appropriate, instead of exporting our entire project again, we can just select the items we want to export since we already have a previous version of our project in our test environment. We deselect everything else, confirm our choice, and build out the new manifest, holding only our latest updates. And then, on importing our manifest, we can see what changes will be made to the test version of our project. Only a few changes will be made, the same as the ones made in the dev version, since we've only chosen to update a few things. Thus, once imported, we can check our folder once again to see that those exact updates have been made.